Welcome to Mental Models Daily, where we explore one mental model each day to help you elevate your daily decision-making. Today, we're diving into a fascinating psychological concept that influences our decisions every day: anchoring. Anchoring is our tendency to rely too heavily on the first piece of information we receive when making decisions. This initial information serves as a reference point, or anchor, that shapes all subsequent judgments, even when it's not relevant to the current situation. It's like dropping an anchor in the ocean. Once it's set, your boat's movement is limited to the anchor's radius, even if better waters lie beyond. History provides us with a fascinating example in the introduction of the credit card. When Diners Club launched the first credit card in 1950, they deliberately set their annual fee at $3, a significant sum at the time. This price point became the anchor for the entire credit card industry. Even decades later, when American Express launched their first card, they purposefully set their fee at $6, using the Diners Club fee as an anchor to make their premium positioning seem reasonable. They didn't question whether an annual fee was necessary at all. They were anchored to the existing model. It's like building a new house and unconsciously making all your design decisions based on your childhood home's layout. In the modern business world, Tesla's Model 3 launch demonstrates a masterful understanding of anchoring. Before revealing the affordable Model 3, Tesla first launched the expensive Models S and X, anchoring consumers to luxury car prices around $100,000. When they later introduced the Model 3 at $35,000, it seemed like an incredible bargain for a Tesla, even though it was still expensive for a mid-sized car. This strategy helped Tesla establish itself as a premium brand while successfully entering the mass market. It's like a chef serving an expensive wine before introducing a moderately priced one. The second wine seems like a bargain in comparison. Let's explore 3 ways to use our understanding of anchoring in daily life. First, recognize and challenge initial reference points. When making a decision, ask yourself, what's my anchor and is it relevant? For instance, if you're negotiating your salary, don't let your current salary be the only anchor. Research industry standards and your true market value. It's like using multiple compasses instead of blindly following a single navigation tool. Second, set intentional anchors for your goals. When establishing personal targets, deliberately choose ambitious reference points. If you want to exercise regularly, don't anchor to 0 and celebrate any improvement. Anchor to working out 5 times a week, making 3 times feel like a minimum. It's like setting your watch 5 minutes fast to avoid being late. Third, use multiple anchors in decision-making. When evaluating options, deliberately seek out diverse reference points. For example, when house hunting, look at properties across different price ranges and neighborhoods before making decisions. It's like triangulating your position using multiple landmarks instead of relying on a single reference point. In conclusion, the anchoring mental model reveals how initial reference points can unconsciously shape our decisions. By understanding this cognitive bias, we can consciously set better anchors, challenge unnecessary ones, and make more rational choices. The key is recognizing when we're being unduly influenced by an anchor and adjusting our decision-making process accordingly. Thank you for joining me today on Mental Models Daily. Until next time, may your anchors be intentional, your reference points be relevant, and your decisions be free from unconscious bias. For more mental models, please visit mentalmodelsdaily.com or find us on X or Instagram. Our podcast music was provided by the podcasthost.com and Alitu, the podcast maker. Find your own free podcast music over at thepodcasthost.com/free music.